Okay then. Welcome to the final PlayStation 3 game we're going to be looking at for this video. Cabela's Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts. Already I will say from this start screen the graphics are pretty decent. I like the graphics. I want to mention one thing before we actually go into this game. This one is obviously also developed by Cauldron and it was released in March 2014. But one thing I want to mention is which it refers to the previous game I looked at, which was Dangerous Hunts 2013. How dark the game was actually was an emulation issue. It actually was. I did actually have a look on YouTube afterwards. I recorded that video, or that segment, as you could say, to see if it was actually meant to be like that. How dark, actually that dark, and it's not. But what I will say is the game was not, in my opinion, bright enough. So, the game was brighter, but still, in my opinion, not bright enough. So, I just find that it's just a weird game, really. And it's going to be interesting to see what this game is like in comparison. Because, again, this is another Cauldron-developed game, so that's why I say it'll be interesting to see exactly... Let me say... Oh, never mind, whatever. Put the brightness up a little bit. Just for the sake of putting the brightness up a little bit. Oh, fantastic. So we have campaign, options, and legal. So we can only do the campaign. That's always a nice sign. Well, I'm sorry. I'm still stand by the statement that I don't believe you need...
Why don't we first start by breaking in these new boots?
Okay.
Go ahead. Have a look around.
Now, this looks like sunset, so I can live with that. I don't know. I was just like looking at it. I'm like, don't tell me we're having an issue with the fucking game being too dark again.
There. I found some deer tracks. Let's follow the trail and see if we can't find our first buck.
I like how they've made the controls more first-person shooter-like. Like you tap the left, you tap L3 to run. It's interesting. All right, yes, we see.
I set some new coordinates to your map. Head to that waypoint and see if you can't spot that buck. He should be just up ahead.
That is dark. Through the scope, it is very dark. Gets the binoculars. Nope. So R2 is... Oh, okay. And that so R1 brings up the map now, and R2 shoots. Very strange. The reason why I say it's strange is throughout the entire game series, the R1 button, with an exception to maybe the very first game for the PlayStation 1, every single game, the R1 button was to shoot, and they've actually purposely changed it now. They've changed it to the fucking R2 button, which is a very weird choice.
Step softly now. The less noise, the better. Try to move when the animal is moving.
Alright, bear with me. I think someone's at the door. Oh, sorry about that. Someone was at the door. I had to answer it. Okay. Let us continue. Look at this.
Hear that? That's our buck.
Okay. I guess that's our buck, boys.
Sounds like he's hidden in the brush up ahead.
How him? Well, apparently there's a female deer here. I can't fucking see nothing there, though. I don't know what the fuck the game's talking about. Okay. I see deer in the... I think I see deer in the distance, in all fairness. So no, I'm not too sure.
I set some new coordinates to your map. Head to that waypoint and see if you can't spot that buck. He should be just up ahead.
Oh. Yeah, run away.
Large, solid obstacles such as rocks conceal your presence from the animals. When behind them, you can move faster and remain undetected.
I'm confused. What happened? If you're going to tell me, oh, you stood up and started running, that they spooked the deer. I'm sorry, this is too slow. This is fucking gay. This is some gay shit right here. This is too slow. So, isn't this fucking entertaining? Look at this. This is fun, isn't it? So much fun. This is the reason why you shouldn't have a campaign. It's unnecessary. Have it so I can go into the fucking wilderness, tell me to hunt X amount tell me to hunt X amount of deer and call it a fucking day, yeah? This is what it gets wrong.
I set some new coordinates
This is what could, but I guess because this game pretty much killed the Cabela series.
Should be just up ahead.
This game pretty much killed the Cabela series because this is the final game before we got that fucking dog shit. Well, I won't talk much about the final game we'll be looking at.
Obstacles such as rocks conceal your presence from the animals. When behind them, you can move faster and remain undetected.
But yeah, no, like my ideal Cabela game.
Being silent is just as important as being unseen.
It's obviously trying to teach me how to play the game, but already the game is fundamentally flawed. Already, the game is fundamentally flawed. Already.
Holding your breath will steady your aim. But hold your breath forever.
Press R2 slightly to hold my breath, but that shoots the gun. It shoots the gun, R2! Fantastic. We missed.
That's a miss.
Very good.
When you're ready, take your shot.
Again, I'd like to remind you that press R2 to...
Your breath will steady your aim, but you can't hold your breath forever.
Press R2 slightly to hold your breath. But that shoots the gun, though. But it shoots the gun! I don't understand. It very clearly shoots the gun.
The placement of the shot is just as important. When shooting at a deer, it's always best to aim for the lungs or the heart. Sometimes an animal will run away after taking a fatal hit, but he won't get far. You'll need to find the blood trail and follow it to claim your trophy.
Press R2 all the way to shoot. Oh, that's fucking horrendous. Whoever designed this game was a fucking retard. That was fucking horrendous. Oh, I shot it in the shoulder. Okay. It's gonna make me do it again, isn't it? Well, I've already had enough of this game. I'm not fucking joking. You think I'm fucking joking. I'm not. That is terrible game design. Unbelievable. So number one, right? I'm going to go, like, I feel like at the end of this video when I do the outro, right? I'm going to put my ideal Cabela game or my ideal hunting experience, right? I'm going to put my ideal hunting experience to give you an idea of what I would expect in a hunting game, right? To actually make a good hunting game. This game, number one, why is the fucking right? I have a fucking D-pad that ain't even getting utilized here. Have me holding up on the D-pad, which is quite easy while pressing L1, to be the hold breath button. But I have to slightly hold the trigger to hold my breath and then press it all the way to shoot. All the while trying to aim with the fucking right analog stick. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, you fucking degenerate cunt. No. No, no, and no. That's not how you design a game. Fuck off. That is horrendous. That and the fact that you forced me to crawl to this very first fucking deer. I have gotten to the first animal I've encountered in the game and already want to shut the game off. That's how fucking horrendous this game is. God damn it, Cauldron. No wonder the Cabela series fell off. Fucking hell. Fun Labs. I thought Fun Labs were not doing a particularly great job, but Fun Labs was doing a better job. Sangrain Studios, in my opinion, were doing the best job. But then, I don't know what happened to Sangrain Studios. Probably fucking went defunct or something, bankrupt, bankrupt, but defunct and probably split off. The people split off to do other things, go to other studios, and the studio more than likely shut down in the end. But Fun Labs, fucking hell, Fun Labs did a better job. Fuck me. Fun Labs did a better job than Cauldron. Cauldron, absolutely horrendous. God, Cauldron has done such a terrible job. I'm actually curious to see more about this developer, just to see what other fucking nonsense they've made. But yeah, fuck me. I already do not want to play the game any further. That's how fucking terribly this game is designed. Holy shit. Like, could this game be better on PC? Probably, right? But this game was released on Wii U, Xbox 360, PS3, and PC, and the only version of this game that, in my opinion, potentially could be playable is the fucking PC version. But I don't know, because who knows what the controls are like. Fucking hell. Alright, there's one last thing I want to do before I'll call it here for this PS3 version, because no fuck am I playing anymore. I want to see whether or not this game is any brighter. Yeah, so it is kind of, the lighting is a little bit fucked in the emulator, which fine. You're gonna have emulation issues at the end of the day, so it's fine. Okay, I can show you this. There you go. If you're wondering about Vanos on the side, I don't know. I've been binge watching his videos recently. I don't know. But yeah, so you can see here the lighting is definitely better. So here we go. Obviously, you're supposed to shoot that and claim the trophy. But yeah, the lighting is much better here. I can't. Look how much the game is hand-holding you. Just put me in a big map and let me fucking do the business. Deary me. Deary me indeed. So yeah, the lighting is a little bit, if I go back in. Yeah, the lighting is definitely much darker in the RPCS3. But whatever. I don't care. Still doesn't change how the game plays at the end of the day. Joe, still doesn't play very well. Yeah, I'm going to call it there. We got one more Cabela game to look at, which is going to be an interesting one, I assure you, boys. And then that'll be it for the Cabela video. I am going to go into what I consider to be my ideal hunting experience, because I ain't got no issue against hunting games, And like I said, Sangrain Studios was doing a fairly decent job, in my opinion. So, yeah. I'll be going into in the outro what my ideal hunting game will be. So, if you're interested, have a look at that at the end of the video. Deary me.